Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Play action. Stroud down.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
They'll run with Boone here. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the coverage.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Again, it's Stroud.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Jihad can't.
Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Stroud now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter. Here with the victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Looking deep to open the game. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. So fresh set of downs now from 39.
First down, Houston.
On play action, here's Stroud. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud off of play action. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal. He gets it again. Stopped once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did.
And he's going to win the race to the corner. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. about to get back to work. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Pittman's got it. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Complete to Michael Pittman. It's a gain of
That's
5.
the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have second down and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And second down only works out for a yard. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of a yard.
To the air, Stroud. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly.
Their offense and this running back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Number 27, the ball
While that
carrier.
run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Working on 2nd down. Stroud. And he can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Brian Branch.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Stopped after a gain of just 1, but still enough there to pick up the 1st down.
Tackle made at the 44
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
brought down at the 45
1st and 10 now for Stroud. And it's 7-10 throwing football here early.
First down, Houston.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Texans first down.
Now it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Texans.
Number 27. Touchdown, Houston.
Headed back out for a new series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Isian on the coverage.
Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And he got there quickly.
87. A gain of 4. And it's
They're not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. Stroud. Gets his running back. And he's going to be about a yard short of what they needed. So let's see what they do here. On offense, their running back headed out once again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Here's Stroud. Short pass brought in. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that is the Texans' first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Texans.
Back to throw, Stroud. That's brought in by Klein. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Stroud.
48-yard line.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
A gain of 7. First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud now. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's Stroud again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. It's Stroud. That finds Pittman. Complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. Well, I hope everybody... And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count.
D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. And, Greg, after this one, it counts for real, final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Colts 39.
On 2nd down, Stroud. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
A loss of 7.
And it looked like that.
In the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with 1st down. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
See what they have for 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back.
Complete to number 27.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go. Go, bro. 18. What's up?
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3.
Stroud to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 27.
3rd down and 3 coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
For the Texans, finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time.
It's a new week in Houston, and coming up are the Cleveland Browns. Their defense's concern is the deep shot. That means open space for backs to work.
Offense set to go here in the return to football game, the season opening Thursday night matchup. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
And a lot of people very interested to see how he transitions in the NFL because he was so dominant in college. Won a Heisman Trophy, but we've seen that doesn't always translate here in the NFL. Doesn't matter whether you're a first-round pick or an undrafted free agent. If you're on that field, you can play.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's second down at 7.
At the 33-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. Throw left side, complete. That's Welch. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go with Boone. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stroud sets up the play action. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man-winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And he will find his man on the outside. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. Stroud looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Welch. 3rd and 9 here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Klein. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
47-yard line.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Here goes Stroud again.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5.
Take over. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
The 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Stroud now to throw.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Stroud now
13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Again, it's Stroud.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one.
It's now readying for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Third down and 7.
Now Stroud.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41.
Stroud off the play fake. This one left side caught by Collins.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns' 34-yard line.
On the carry, it's Boone. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First down and
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal.
Again, they're going to go with Boone. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal, Stroud.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's 4th and goal.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable. Texans now. They go play action here on 1st down.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Boom. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down. Boom. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
He was tackled at the
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Makes it 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll run on first down. Boom. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Boom. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 31 yards.
Back over now to the Houston Texans. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll try the left side. Boom. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. And their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. He's got room at the 30, and they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down.
A gain of 9.
So the completion.
season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Texans, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a
As the Texans game ends, the questions begin. With how they begin the new season, what exactly does this team believe it can accomplish?
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots.
Your feet and welcome.
And this running back to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's second and long. Trying again following the sack. Stroud hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Back, about to get back to work. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They go play action with Stroud. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Stroud's pass complete to number 87.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Running back, headed back out for a new series. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Milton Williams making a stop. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9. To the air, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's not going to challenge for that first down. He's taken down short of the line to gain after he picked up 5. On offense, their running back headed out once again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Stroud off of play action. This one's complete to Klein. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Third and long, making the throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that gives the Texans a first down.
First down, Houston.
Stroud off the play fake. It is caught left side. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 37-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Has room inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Catch made. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Stroud. touchdown, Houston. Marlon Clyde. His first career touchdown in the... Their offense and this running back to the field. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number one. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first two quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Headed back out for a new series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
He's got a man left. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards, and that gives Houston the first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Texans.
Lone back gets the handoff. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. All set now, first and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud. Cut out left. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Couple of yards on the catch, leaves him 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And he's going to get about a 6-yard pickup. Third and just 2 to go. Here's Stroud now. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Stroud setting up 1st and 10. A perfect 4 for 4 so far to start the second half. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Patriots will gain possession. On offense, their running back headed out once again. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that is a Texans first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. There's a lane past the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will. and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be first down Houston.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Back to throw, Stroud. That's brought in by Klein. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston.
I'd imagine alongside all the team goals and mission statements for the year.
Their offense and this running back to the field. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Fans, on your feet, and welcome your 2020.
James back out on offense. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Well, they told us in our meetings, Brock, they wanted to make the statements on the very first play from scrimmage, and they very nearly got it there with a sack. Instead, he got the throwaway, but it is incomplete.
I will say, though, I think a message was still sent, Kate, because that quarterback's picking up the pieces. We know the impact those early hits can have.
Second down throw for Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Toward the perimeter, it's Collins. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Already you could see this defense being challenged in a way they weren't very often last week. There wasn't a lot of scoring. There wasn't a lot of explosive plays. That's a nice chunk pass play to begin this one for the offense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
At the 22-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. They drop him after, looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And that gives the Texans a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Texans.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Caught by Klein. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stroud off of play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one through the end zone. That brings up 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. You see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There goes big old bot.
About to get back to work. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Running it now out of the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 11 carries for 105 yards. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. But I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. They pitch it out to him here. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Running back, headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On play action, here's Stroud. Look at that power, deep left side. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Stroud. Hits him on the out route. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that gives Houston the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4.
At their 48-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's Stroud. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Here's Stroud now. A throw right side finds Pittman. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like, about 7. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Working from the 43. Stroud. Into traffic. Complete. And we'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Texans.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, the football's loose. And the Steelers get to it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
As a quarterback.
offense, and this running back to the field. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that is a Texans first down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in and they are already close to midfield. Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Headed back out for a new series. And with 4 seconds to work with, they're only going to get one play. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On offense, their running back headed out once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be out of bounds after picking up a handful on that play. Moves him a little closer. It's third down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
Although he Gilman on the coverage.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. His first this season after he had 7 of them last year. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they needed several times what they got right there. Stopped with just 3 on the completion. Their offense and this running back to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They'll run here on first down. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to the well again. Caught up a tackle, but he lost the football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. Running back, headed back out for a new series. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 14.
To the air, Stroud. Nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down. Down on offense. Their running back headed out once again. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And that gives the Texans a first down. Couldn't get the play off in time. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Texans trail by 15. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Short pass brought in. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Throwing from the gun. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan in a haul that head with a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he got it. Good awareness after the catch to see where he needed to get. They got just enough daylight to get it there. Pittman's got it. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Throwing is Stroud. Caught by Klein. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. And that gives Houston the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Looking to throw, Stroud. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
And a straight straw on the coverage.
Now it's Stroud. Hits his running back. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
To throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
A gain of 15.
Final timeout called by the Texans.
Down, Texans.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bucks. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
And welcome.
Quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. We'll start this next drive. 1st and 10. On play action. Stroud. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. 1st down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And the rush, too strong. They're in a flash for the sack. They'll bring up 2nd and long. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one. This will be 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to... First quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. If time runs out there, he just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. A sense of a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down. Stroud to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's very... Running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because... And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, some of these old school analysts and coaches, they might sit up here, Mike, and say, you know, why are you lining in the shotgun inside the 5? But depending on your system, when they want to spread you out on the goal line and make you defend every blade of grass, the ability to be in the gun really helps tie the run game and the pass game. This time they decide to...
On their last possession, they'll try to finish off with points one more time as they begin with 1st down. Start on the ground. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up. This is hard. He's got the connection to Collins.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Is caught left side by Clark. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Stroud. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete. And now 3rd, they only need 2 yards.
And 2 yards to go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
He was tackled at the 27.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field, the run game and the pass game.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of the company.
3rd and long.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5.
Complete to number 27. Touchdown, Houston.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out.
It's going to take over just before the half. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And they'll let Guts run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So the 2 teams head for their respective locker rooms, and we head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the 1st half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the 2nd half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and...
Getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flow.
Going to make their way back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right side. He's got Klein, the tight end. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Stroud. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
Another
10.
really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver, but at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. 2nd and long coming up.
2nd down.
Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 29. Good start this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12.
This drive rolling now. Another 1st and 10. Now Stroud throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That his 1st touchdown this year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Houston.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
2 yards on the
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Now, faking the give. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds. And they're running back, getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll go with a counter on first down. Oh, what a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Houston.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season.
They broke ground on this building 5 months after the NFL awarded a new team here to the city of Houston. And it's been the only home of the city's franchise ever since. Welcome, everyone, to Reliant Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Houston Texans. Price, all set to go once again on offense.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Play fake. It's Milton. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. Matching last week's effort with that sack. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Back to throw. Here's Milton. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
At the 44-yard.
Running back, about to get back to work. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
Milton now. Hits his running back. And he'll give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down.
37-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. It will be a first down, Texans. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Now Milton to throw. Caught by Klein. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Last catch went the wrong way. It's second and 12.
At the Seahawks 49-yard line.
Milton back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, Milton. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17. Here's Milton. Collins got it left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
A give now from the gun. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Has it at the 7. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
That's another Texans.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Reliance Stadium coming right up. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Throwing now, Milton. He's got a man left. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Their offense and this running back to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 for Milton. Starting off sharp, 9 of 10 throwing the football to begin this one. Throwing now off the play action. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throws caught.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
Number 27.
He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They go to him again. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. He got him 3. They needed 4. It's going to be fourth and goal from the 1.
And goal.
They pitch it to him. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs. This running back headed back out for a new series. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Milton. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
They're throwing it. Dumped off to his running back. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Caught by his back. He's hauled down just beyond the line, but that's all they needed. Just a single yard for that first down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Milton on first and 10. Now 13 of 15 throwing the football. He is looking very good so far. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Final timeout called by the Texans. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense. Their running back headed out once again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. If he gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Finds his back complete. He's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It is Cup, left side. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk gets 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down. What a game he has had. Really showed the versatility he's got from the running back position and the wrinkles that he can add to this offense.
Yeah, Kate, you hear it all the time. The quarterback's best friend's a reliable tight end. Well, right next to that reliable tight end is a more dependable pass catch and running back.
He's going to keep it this time, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Play fake, it's Milton. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Texans 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in, touchdown. Offense and this running back to the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On 1st down, they'll run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A clutch moment for a massive play. 31 yards.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
All set to go now from the 35. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Milton to throw. Gets this to Pittman over the middle. Well, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
He in this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Sending him on the dive. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. So that's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal. And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Texans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Another carry for it. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Back to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper.
And they're building to take the win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
Thank you.